Hello everyone, my name is Hisham Musalhi. I'm going to show you now how to convert AutoCAD file into SketchUp. So first, you have to know that there is two methods. One is to export two-dimensional AutoCAD file into SketchUp and then just model the SketchUp based on the 2D graphic and extrude it and add whatever needed to accomplish your 3D. The second method, it will be in the following video. We will create 3D entirely inside AutoCAD. So you decide which method you want to go with, but this is the first method. So as we talked before, if we want to just export the walls, mainly the walls and the column, into a separate file, AutoCAD file, to export to SketchUp, please refer to the previous video. The previous video, we just got a separate DWG file, which has just the walls and the columns. Those are two-dimension, so you can see this. There is no extrusion or anything like that. So now this one here, and also the floor planes, we also discussed that in the previous videos. So please refer to them so you would know exactly how to do that. So I will just go now and import the 2D AutoCAD file, which is this one, 2D DWG, and click on options. Make very sure that all are checked here. Especially for this, for the position, you need to preserve drawing origin. So anything you do in AutoCAD, it will be placed appropriately in SketchUp according to the origin. And then OK. Now import. You'll get two-dimensional plan. So I'll just update this now, and I'll go to perspective. Now, as you see, this is just two-dimension. Okay, so the two-dimensional drawing here, I need to clean whatever unneeded, because yes, this is wall and this is column, but as walls, we will not see those divisions because they are hidden. Okay, so first, when you import two-dimensional or three-dimensional drawing into SketchUp, you need to know that you will have it as a component. So once you select this, you just explode that so you can deal individually with each segment. So I'll select this and delete. And of course, I need to clean all of these lines like so. And I will create a rectangle from here to here and from here to here. And of course, as you know, we cannot push and pull just lines. We have to convert this to faces. So to do that, if your AutoCAD file appropriately created with close polylines, so you don't have to worry, you just need to just emphasize one of the segment and all the face will be closed. And I want you also to realize or calculate the time consumed to do this method. compared to the other method, which we will discuss in the next video. So after I do so, I'll just select by spacebar, select this and delete them because they are ducts, so it should be subtracted. Now we have two-dimensional faces. So I'll go to perspective, and I will update this now, update, and then push and pull. I want to extrude this by 9 feet, 9 feet, double click, to get the same height. Now you need also to make sure that there is no unneeded lines, because if you have line on a face, that means those are two faces beside each other, which we don't want. So E has erase, and you need to go one by one and make sure that they are cleaned. Okay, so they are cleaned already now. So as soon as I create these extrusions, I'll just select them and make a group. Why? Because I want to create cells and lentils for the windows and lentils for doors. But if we do that and try to extrude them later, they will stick to those faces and you will have a hard time to accomplish your project. So the best way is to group this, as I mentioned, and then you can explode that later. So first, I need to create rectangles for the windows so I can extrude them up with the 3 feet height. So R as rectangle, okay, so we have here, and we have this a door, door, and third door. So now push and pull 3 feet. Okay, and now I want to create lentils for those windows here. So I will create another rectangles. Okay. So as the window here, window height is 5, so I need to have the lintel height will be 1 foot. But for the doors, it will be 2 foot. So I need the clearance will be 7 feet height. So I'll just go here, push and pull. Now I want this to be 1 foot. Okay. And then here, I need this to be 2 feet. Okay, so as you see here, I have no problem extruding this because this is isolated, this is a group, so I had no problem extruding that. Otherwise, I will have some issues with the lentils, especially with the lentils. So now I will just go here and explode this because I need to clean all those unneeded lines. So by E as erase, so I'll just go through those lines and erase them. Make sure that those lines are erased because otherwise SketchUp will just think that they are separate planes. It's a bit of time consuming here, but yeah, so every method has advantage and disadvantage. This is one of the disadvantage, timing. Again here. If you have any mistake, just Control Z. Okay, so let's see if there is anything here need to be cleaned. Yeah, there's another one here and another one here. Yeah, so as I mentioned, it's a bit of time consuming. So make sure all are cleaned. No single face or plane is divided by a line. Okay, so I'll just go here now. And once I'm satisfied and everything is good, so I need right away, without any waiting, to select this and group it. Otherwise, it will stick to any new structure. So to select all the connected faces instead of just selecting with window or crossing, just spacebar and triple click. It will select all the connected faces. Now right click and make group. Okay, so by this, I finalized the skeleton of the building. However, I need to import the floor as I need that. So file, import, and I want the floor as already I have created a region within AutoCAD. So again, so everything is checked here and then import, close. Now, as we mentioned before, so I have like two different faces here. So one with a specific material and the other will be another material. Of course, you can just internally go back and divide those surfaces and deal with them accordingly. So this will be the first method. So yeah, so you can just, of course, to know exactly if there is anything wrong. So everything is good. Okay, go to perspective, then update this, and I will save this as desktop here. First method, import to the DWG. Okay, then save. And of course, you have to add the openings like the windows, doors, and add the furniture as needed. So this is the end of the first method, and it is just exporting two-dimensional AutoCAD into SketchUp and extrude everything and clean them and go from there. Okay, thank you. And please follow the second video, which we will be explaining how to export 3D, complete 3D from AutoCAD. So you can just import it into SketchUp and deal with it right away. Keep tuned. Thank you.